Crack one, pour one. Prop Fiends are back. We got Prelim Tim, and he will be giving out his value prop, main card prop, prelim prop, along with the MMA Husky Hustler. Boys, how you doing? We got a pay-per-view.
It's a pretty good one. I'm excited about it. I'm pretty confident.
Good.
Yeah, g'day, legends. The Fight, Fiend, and the Husky are back, and welcome to Prelim Tim. Great to have you on the show. Anyone that's watching, you know the drill. We give out 3-piece combo. We give out a prop for the prelims, the main card, and we give you a long shot. So let's get into it.
Yeah, I got the locks of the week. No 5 locks this week. I toned down a little bit. I got 3 locks, the trifecta. Let's go, Fight Fiends. We're ready to go. Prelim Tim, thanks for joining in. You'll be back for another, no doubt about that. The last show, the first time you joined, was a memorable one, overdue one. Now let's get straight to it. My first prelim prop, boys. Jacoby Smith, round 2. 7 knockouts, round 1. 2 decision wins. Nico Price has 5 knockout losses. Putting the math together here on my calculator, I see the chance. I see the value on a round 2 finish for Jacoby Smith. No submission wins. However, he is a good wrestler. I expect him to dominate this fight wherever it goes. I'm going to play it a little safer with only 75 cents in the difference. Give me the round 2 prop instead of round 2 KO. And let's fucking go. And I'm going to go back. The odds on that one, 375 plus 275. Great value on that prelim prop. Husky Hustler, what are you howling over there?
Well, I'm a bit more conservative than you. I'm just going Jacob Smith by KO. So, look, the guy hits like a truck. Nico leaves his chin out there like it's a welcome mat. You know, Jacob's going to find it probably early. Let's hope for your sake, round 2. And we'll cash before the crowd even gets to their seats.
Yeah, lay the chalk, put it in a parlay. Me and the Husky Hustler are very confident on Jacoby Smith for this knockout round 1 or 2. How you feeling, Prelim Tim, on Jacoby Smith this week?
Yeah, I like it. I think everybody's kind of in agreement that Nico Price is past his prime. Smith is a hard hitter. I think he has a very good wrestling background, so I think we could see maybe a takedown and maybe the KO happens on the mat.
Let's go. Prelim Tim, your prelim prop. Everybody's waiting for this one. Yeah. $50 up for grabs here. And not only that, we got one hell of a prop.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. I know the odds aren't that exciting, but I think it just has a very high chance of actually winning. I think Cortez wins a very high percentage of the time, and she's usually a decision winner. She's 9-1 career by decision, and Araujo is 6-5, I believe. She's also 38 years old now, and Cortez is only 31. So this one makes a lot of sense to me that she's going to win this fight, and so I'm going to pay up the -190 and just take the win.
Play the hopscotch, lay the chalk. This is another parlay piece. No doubt about it. We're getting paid on this pay-per-view. I'm stoked for it. And on the main card, my most confident prop is another round 2 finish. Crazy. Pantoja, he gets Kai France. This is a rematch fight. They fought long ago. This time around, I think he gets a finish. First time, unanimous decision win. The role that Pantoja's on, I think it's going to be a dominant fight for him. I'm leaning the submission win. Feeling round 2. Crazy value here. based off my Zodiac forecast that I'm doing, I'm super confident in the round 2 prop. You guys both locked in some very good main card props. So I kind of lost some opportunity this week. I was late making the props of the week. So I'm taking a Hail Mary stab round 2 plus 700 Alexandra Pantoja. And I know you guys are not going against Pantoja. No way.
Definitely not. I don't want to spoil anything completely, but yeah, Pantoja's my guy. Really excited about this fight, and I think he's in a good spot.
And the Husky Hustler just dropped. So the Husky is not howling over there. Last week on the Prop Fiend show, the Husky was howling for Muhammad Usman, a women's fight where the underdog won. Incredible stuff. Unfortunately, Husky Hustler, I don't know where he just went. Husky's being quiet so far on the show. That might be a sign that the plays are going to hit. Last week, like I said, Hamdi Al-Dawahab did not win a decision. Muhammad Usman as an underdog, first fight of the night. Got it done. And the Husky Hustler was howling over there. Not sure where he is now. It's his turn to go for his main card prop. He's taking the main event, Ilya Topuria by knockout. Another chalky line, minus 190, but it's another parlay piece, and I think it's going to hit. What do you think, Prelim Tim, on this one?
I'm actually betting on my card, Charles Oliveira, but it's more just a value bet. I think seeing Oliveira at plus 350 on the money line is just something you're not going to see very often. So no. I'm taking a shot. This is not a bad play, though. Oliveira does get hit, so it's something that we could see happen. And Topuria is on a very nice run right now, so I don't hate it at all.
Based off what the bookies think, it's hard to disagree. And the Husky Hustler is looking to rebound after last week. What do you got to say, buddy? You're back. We lost you for a minute.
Yeah, apologies, guys. My Husky was just playing up. Needed to attend to something. Yeah. Look, Oliveira's dangerous. It seems like he's a main character and he's about to level up in a video game. He's sharp, he's explosive, and if he lands, it's good night. Charles can't take a war anymore. I reckon Ilya's going to send him out like full grappler mode, face first, game over. Let's cash.
Let's go, buddy. And guess who just cashed? Polo, F3 winner. Nobody commented hashtag F3. That was one of the requirements for the giveaway for the $50. If you listen closely to the full card prediction show, I was kind of waiting for it. Kyle Deuce, he put a couple comments in there. Unfortunately, he did not put the hashtag F3. That was a sneaky requirement. Congrats to Paulo for paying attention and getting the $50 on Prelim Tim's prelim prop this week. It was a little bit later in the show, but
way to go.
Nonetheless, congratulations. Please come back for another chance to win some free money on the Prop Fiend show, full card prediction show. I'm doing a $100 giveaway. The Husky Hustler has won that giveaway multiple times, and I actually sent him the money. So he can confirm I will send you the money. Right, Husky?
That I can, my friend.
Now, Prelim Tim has his main card prop locked in. He's ready to go. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it's a little bit safer than yours, though I like your play too, though. But I think Pantoja has been a great champion, and he's probably the best grappler in the division. Very exciting fighter. I think if he's able to get on Kai Kara-Fanta's back, he has a pretty good chance of finishing the fight, and he will have 5 rounds to make it happen. So I think at more than 2-1 odds, it's a pretty good shot to take at him winning by submission.
I'm in agreement. Like I said, I'm kind of leaning the submission here. He could win by obviously knockout inside the distance. Clearly the most safest play if you're looking to parlay it. Nonetheless, submission is the snipe for me and Prelim Tim. official call. And Kyle Deuce did not officially hear me saying F3 was required for the giveaway. I actually said it on the full card prediction show earlier in the week. So it wasn't on this show that I said it. It wasn't on my Instagram post. I said it on the full card prediction show. So congrats to Paulo again for that $50. Good win there. Easy money. Easy money. And I think Pantoja by finish just to win on the money line. Easy, easy money this week. He's my lock of the week. 1 of 3. The value props, he's no lock of the week, but it's Terrence T-Rex McKinney. He's getting the finish. He's a round 1 finisher. We all know that. I'm leaning round 2 in this one. Once again, I got Jacoby Smith round 2. Pantoja round 2. There was no doubt I was taking Terrence McKinney round 2. I might even be a little degenerate, take him by a decision, depending on the value on that one. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely a round 2 finish. Don't see this one end in round 1. How do you guys feel on Terrence McKinney versus Vyacheslav Borshev?
Yeah, I think he's definitely getting the finish. McKinney's very athletic, very dangerous fighter. I usually like to go round 2, like you've been doing on this card. It's always better odds than round 1, and a lot of times people can make it more than the first 5 minutes. So, I mean, hopefully he does it in round 2 because I don't know if he'll have the cardio after round 2. So, but it's a good bet, though.
I lean submission in this one, too, because Borshev's never been knocked out as well.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, and the odds are a little better than plus 500. I think you might get like plus 700 on a round 2 submission. So the difference between round 2 and round 2 submission, not too far off. That's why I'm leaning the submission as well. Bookies are kind of sharp with the pricing of the odds this week. That's why we're laying chalk on a couple of props. Like we're seeing Ilya Taporia by knockout at below plus 100. So bookies are very confident this week that he gets it done by knockout. Bookies are very confident Tracy Cortez wins by a decision. So maybe we lay the chalk on one big parlay, take all the props that are the biggest, chalkiest lines, and no doubt they probably all hit. The bookies are smart. They have these props priced at what they are for a reason. Not all of them are going to hit. Some of my props are super unlikely based off the odds, but I see value. I think they have a serious chance to win. Let's cash. Boys, what do you have on the value props this week? I'm going to tail a couple of these, throw a unit or 2 down.
Yeah, before I start, full transparency, I didn't know what your props were going to be this week. So I'm loving the fact that Tim's picking Tracy Cortez by decision. That was something I was strongly considering. I also think that Terrence McKinney's going to get the sub. So that's good to know that we're all somewhat aligned with some of the plays here. I guess for my main card prop, I'm looking at recent form. I'm looking at a few other factors. So,
Dogs are barking. Dogs are barking.
For my long shot, yeah, look, Marcano is known to get submissions. Like long shot prop. Sorry, guys. Look, Marcano's been talking that he's a real fighter. He's got a lot of energy in the press conferences. I reckon he's coming to make a statement. And I think Dariush, I think we've got a potential retirement fight here on the card. That's also a long shot call. I think you're going to see him laying down his gloves. His recent form, he hasn't looked great to the KO. Marcano has actually had a few recent KOs. And look, if you're going to give me, $6.75 for the KO based on recent form of both fighters, it's a long shot, but we're not here for the safe money, guys. And, the steak dinners don't pay for themselves. So let's see if we can cash.
Not just cash. Let's make the bookies our bitch. Let's bend them over. I'm serious. It's time. It's time, boys.
I think that's a great number on that bet.
Oh, phenomenal number. I think he does knock out Beneil Dariush as well here. Beneil, I'm completely fading him in this fight. Locking against him. I agree. He's on his way out. Probably retires after this one.
I was looking at round 2-3 KO. at $11. But in the past, I've been a little bit greedy with the long shots where they've paid off. I just got the round wrong. So I played a little bit safer, 3 rounds to get that KO, $6.75.
If Benil can survive, I will be surprised. I don't think he can survive. Prelim Tim, who's not surviving in this next fight?
Well, yeah, this one, this would just be a great fight in general. It's probably the fight that I'm most excited about on the card. Joshua Van's very good, and it's not comfortable, I'll say, to bet against him. But I think that Royval is a really big step up for somebody that we saw have some trouble with Charles Johnson in the grappling realm. It's kind of like the Pantoja fight. I think Royval just has a great grappling advantage in this matchup. And if he leans into his grappling enough and has enough time and dominant positions, I think there's a good chance that he will submit Joshua Van. And we're getting plus 900 for it, which, win or lose, I think this is the right bet to make because I don't think that number is correct. I think that's way too big for the opportunity that we have. Joshua Van's not a grappler, and Royval is a very dangerous and aggressive grappler. So I like this play a lot, whether it hits or not. I think it's a great spot.
Yeah, it is a great spot. He's definitely the more tested fighter. He's fought the better competition. And Joshua Van, he fought, 2 weeks ago? He's cutting weight again at 125. I know he made weight and everything, but big step up in competition from Charles Johnson, like you mentioned there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the Brandon Royval train. And another thing about the odds, I think they're off from the beginning here. Like, for this fight to be priced close, I expected Royval to be the betting favorite.
Mm-hmm.
To get him at an underdog price tag just to win, I don't know how we're getting that, to be honest. I'm 80% confident he wins here. High confidence.
Right. I'm on the money line also, just as a straight bet.
Yeah. Official call for me, submission round 1. That's my official call in this fight. I'm also high on Royval. Love the prop. Prelim Tim.
I heard the Husky, so Husky's with us too.
Yeah, he's on the dog.
Yeah.
Husky howled for the first time on the show, and we just talked about it not too long ago. The howling last week was crazy. He howled for what? Segula? Like, what the fuck? He howled for Segula, Muhammad Usman. I don't know who else has a Husky on YouTube howling for underdogs that are actually winning. That's craziness. Craziness. Husky, what's going on over there? You're pretty quiet right now.
Yeah, look. Yeah, so the Husky's been 2 from 2 with underdog picks as of last week. She's letting us all know that she agrees with Brandon Royval. So I actually might have to change my pick. I was going with Joshua Van there, so may need to reconsider things.
Let's go. Yeah, Royval, switch your pick officially right now. Make those changes. Joshua Van is a victim of assault on Saturday. My underdog, it was going to be Brandon Royval, but I thought he was going to be the favorite. I thought he would change to the favorite. I'm taking Hyder Emil again. This is the 3rd time I'm getting him as a betting underdog. He's cashed the last 2. Even if he doesn't win, I'm getting value on a guy that I know is going to push forward, have more volume, hits like a truck for his weight class. And for 35, he's hungry for the win. He's not going to sit back, pace his way to a decision, let the judges pick the winner of this fight. He will fight for your money, and hopefully he gets it done. Yeah, there's a chance. He's fighting a good striker. He could get caught, counter-striked, knocked out. You could hedge bet this one for sure. But for the official pick, favorite underdog for me other than Brandon Royval, it's Hyder Emil. What do you two think about this pick?
Yeah, I'm betting Emil too. I think, and I hope that he mixes it up. I think he can have success wrestling.
He's going to have to.
Striking. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
So, yeah, it's good if you ask me.
Yeah, as long as he wrestles, like you were saying, he has to mix it up. If he stays on the feet, it could be sketchy. It could be close. We're going to need him to wrestle in this one. And you like wrestling, Prelim Tim. Tell us all about it.
I tend to lean toward the wrestling and grappling. I wrestled in high school. I currently do jujitsu. So I feel that it's often an advantage and something that not everybody completely understands still. So if you can figure out the grappling aspect of fights, a lot of times you'll have an advantage over the books. And I think the grapplers have an advantage over their opponents.
So for people listening, how can they have an advantage moving forward listening to you? How can they connect with you? Where can they listen to you at? Let them know.
Okay. So right now I'm mostly on Instagram, Prelim Tim MMA. And then I also write breakdowns on Substack, which is Prelim Tim on Substack. Currently, I'm not doing every fight, but I'm trying to get back into that. Right now, I just break down the fights that I'm betting, which the card for, or the breakdown for this card is live right now. If you go on Substack, you can read what my thoughts are on each bet that I made. And then tomorrow morning, usually, possibly tonight, I'll post my entire betting card of things that I didn't have a chance to write up, but I'll give everything I'm betting.
So do you still do your most confident picks, number 1 to number 12 or 13 on the fight card?
Yeah, the rankings. I'll rank the entire card, and then I'll do a ladder based on the rankings.
Yeah, so I've been watching him for the last, since I started basically Prelim Tim. We've been talking direct message over Instagram the last number of years. He's a good friend of mine. Hopefully someday we get to meet in person. It's bound to happen. We're bound to hit a number of bets this week. Husky Hustler, where can the people find you if they want to take advantage and make the bookies their bitch? Not just this weekend, but moving forward. Where can they find you?
First off, let's show some love to the Fight Fiend. Smash that like button. Look, if you're riding with me or fading me or just here for the chaos, I just want to let you all know I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Check out my channel, the MMA Husky Hustler on YouTube, where me and my Husky break down the fights in greater depth. Let me know what you're on, if you're fading, and don't forget, bet smart, bet fun, and always keep it Husky.
Yeah, bet with your head. Make sure you have a bankroll management system that's working for you. Right now, I use $50 per unit. I know people using $10 per unit, some people on $1,000 per unit. Bet what is comfortable for you. Stick to it. Stick to a system that works and be a master expert of that system. And we're going to take advantage of these bookies, manage the bankroll correctly, and absolutely be profitable on one hell of a pay-per-view, boys. I'm pumped up for this one. The locks of the week are coming in hot this week with Alexander Pantoja, Money Moyakano, Jacoby Smith. There's not a chance they lose this week. I need to win this week. Money Moyakano needs the money. Pantoja and still. Jacoby Smith is making a statement. I don't see one person crazy enough to go against these 3 locks, boys. Speak up right now if you're going against them.
I'm not as confident as you on Moicano, but the other 2 I'm confident on. But I am picking Moicano as well. So I hope that you win it. I'll be rooting for you.
So what happened this week, I lost a $2,000 laser level for my company out of the back of my truck. Tailgate wasn't down. Huge mistake. Forgot to close my tailgate. I literally need to win this week. Locks are absolutely fucking smacking. Underdog of the week, not as confident as my lock parlay. PFL starts in a couple hours. I'm going to make a huge bet on PFL. Already did for Platinum members, $5 a month. And we're going to make enough money for next week and the week after and the week after. We are going to have one hell of a weekend, boys. PFL tonight, UFC 317 tomorrow. I got to cook up. I lost a ton of money losing that $2,000 laser level. It's a must-win situation, unfortunately. I've been put in that spot. Mistakes happen. Now money needs to be made. I'm fucking pissed. PFL bet. He wants the PFL bet. You want the PFL bet? Here we go. Prelim Tim, give him your PFL bet, and then I'm going to look up mine that I posted, and I'll let him know.
My favorite single bet for PFL is Dalton Rasta, money line. And then I like combining him with Phil Davis and with Rafi and Stott, which I know that you disagree on that last one, Joseph.
Yeah, I am very confident in Sergio Pettis this week based off my Zodiac forecast, which is breaking down the astrology and numerology on the fights just for fun, just for prediction purposes. You're not supposed to bet this blindly, but this week I kind of am, because Sergio Pettis is going to make Stotts fall to 21-3 in Chicago, 312 area code reversed. So 312 is the area code of Chicago. It reversed is going to be Rafi and Stotts' record, 21-3 with a loss here. Pettis stays on 7 pro losses at PFL 7. 24th win for Pettis in the 24th fight for Stotts. 2 and 4 combined equals 6. Prime energy today, boys, is 6. And it's likely the 15th unanimous decision win for Sergio Pettis, my guy this week, because it's going to be his 15th decision win. 1 add the 5 is 6 again. Prime energy. I literally don't know how this underdog 3-1 loses at the PFL, and I'm going to parlay him with my most confident favorites. Listen to this one. I got Oleg Popov on the parlay, Dalton Rasta on the parlay, Phil Davis, Fabian Edwards, and Muhammad Ali's grandson, Biagio Ali Walsh. I'm putting a full unit on this one for 10 units profit. It's a 6-leg parlay. The PFL Twix 6, 1 unit for 10 units. Popov, Rasta, Pettis, Davis, Fabian Edwards, Ali Walsh is the 6-leg 1 unit bet. Husky Hustler, do you have anything on the PFL tonight?
I do. So I've got a parlay here. It's a little bit safer, but why not go for some extra cash to spend tomorrow on UFC 317? So I'm playing it a little bit safer. Walsh money line, Phil Davis money line, Edwards money line, but also to start round 2, and that's coming at $1.90. 1 unit to win $90.
All right. I like it. I got one more.
Yeah.
A trifecta long shot, 90-1. 100-1 with the boost. Grab the boost. Phil Davis, round 1 submission, Pettis decision, Ross to decision. I am putting 0.15 units for 15 units profit on the trifecta long shot prop parlay. Does it have a chance, boys? Round 1 submission, Phil Davis. I sense a submission in this fight at some point. It's 6-1, 5-1. Hopefully it's round 1.
I think it's worth a shot for the odds. I think it might be a decision, but if the odds are that good, I mean, why not give it a try?
Yeah. It should be a pretty good night tonight. It's starting literally right now as we speak. The PFL in Chicago. We're looking to get paid, but we came here for the Prop Fiends, Pantoja, Money Moicano, Smith, locks of the week for me. Do you guys have any locks of the week officially for UFC 317?
I'll go with Cortez as my lock.
All right. Husky, any official locks of the week?
Yeah, look, my lock this week's going to be Pantoja money line, start round 2 and have at least 1 takedown, and put that with Ilia Topuria to get the knockout and it not to start round 5.
I like it. And for everybody else listening, if you have not entered yet my $100 giveaway, do it now. Your lock parlay, whatever you think is going to happen, you can add the props, whatever you want to do. But your lock parlay, whatever you think is guaranteed cash money, put the hashtag F3 so I know who's entering the giveaway. Obviously, it's going to be plus 100 odds or above in a tiebreaker. The greatest odds will get the win and get the $100 sent to them. All what you got to do is direct message me on any platform that I am active on. So comment your lock parlay right now on my full card prediction show on YouTube. And also, whenever you have time, check out Prelim Tim on Instagram, Substacks, Husky Hustler on YouTube. He has his videos out weekly, and you got to comment and like to those videos as well. He's putting in the work. Prelim Tim is putting in the work, and we just produced a video in under 30 minutes with tons of props, parlays. I mean, shit, we didn't waste your time for 3 fucking hours. Imagine that. 3 hours for stuff that's probably not even going to get you paid. That's wasting your time. And we certainly did not do that this week. And we never will do that
I'll just
on the
quickly
Prop
add,
Fiends show.
make sure when you leave the F3 that you actually put the amount that you're going to win so that Fight Fiend knows who's the winner is at the end of the week. I can just see a lot of people picking like money lines or by KO, but we have no idea what that is coming out to. So don't forget to do that, guys.
Yeah, just chuck the odds of your parlay on the comment as well. Hashtag F3, put the odds of your parlay with the parlay. It's not hard to do. I'm sending out $100 almost every week to the winner. And we've had over 10 winners at this point. So $1,000 of money has been given out. That's why when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was like, do I really need to be giving out free money? I'm giving out free money every week. So we're going to continue to grow. The community is hot in Discord. So hopefully you guys are in the free Discord. We got a forecast lobby. I want to do a couple shout outs this week. We got Gray in the chat, confident in the main event fight, Charles Oliveira, plus 350 underdog, plus 400 underdog. My Gray. What a guy. He's taking Charles Bronx Oliveira. And last week, 2 weeks ago, he had Kamaru Usman in the main event underdog. He's in the chat. We got Rich of War in Discord giving his bets and his parlays. He has Dariush on this one, 25 strikes landed over. Yeah, he has boxing on this one, over 8.5 rounds. Hydra Emil, 25 strikes landed. So you can check out Rich of War in the Discord. Tristan's in there. He's being active, pushing the buttons of Babar, letting him know what's up. Steve is up in the chat. We got Vic Flair in the chat, Platinum Forecaster, letting people know what's going on here. He has some Zodiac forecast codes as well for Charles Oliveira in this main event. So don't be completely shocked if he gets it done here. And yeah, there's a bunch of other forecasters in Discord for absolutely free. Make sure you smash the links in the bio below before you go, not just for me, but for Prelim Tim, Husky Hustler. We just gave you one hell of a show, and it's not ending this week. We'll be back for more. Thanks for tuning in and staying forecasted, everybody. Cheers.
Thanks for
Okay,
being here,
legends.
everybody.